And it seems I was wrong, sorta. You can see that 600 line, that's where the water height was with it running it, with the weir set to its low setting. Okay, however, having said that, I'm running without a weir and it's above the height that it ran, even with 170 gallons per hour pump with the weir. That tells me the difference in height between low flow and high flow tells me that that weir has lost control. What if I wanted to run the, okay, here's an example. What if I wanted to run the water in the aquarium that deep? How could I? Without even having a weir? You can't. You'd have to start valving it down to make the overflow flow less. What if you wanted to run it that high with 600 gallons an hour? Like I said, no can do, man. No can do. In my particular case, with my Durso made of 1 1/4 inch PVC, Schedule 40 PVC, the head pressure of the water in the main tank has balanced the flow rate of 600 gallons an hour, and the moral of the story is the weir was not in control, even with the weir set at the lowest setting. With the weir set at the highest setting, look at the difference in height. About a 1/16 of an inch between the lowest flow and the highest flow. We're in control. We're in control, man. Moral of the story. Excuse me. If that is the running height of the water with my pumps and my overflow, if that is its running height without a weir, and you want your weir to maintain control of water height, the weir has to be set higher than it's running now. If I set the weir to run higher than the level that it runs with no weir at all, the weir will control, regardless of flow rate, up to a point. And that point is that dot. If I run the weir at the high setting and I start exceeding that dot, about 600, in my case 625 gallons an hour, that Durso can handle 625 without the water level running up above the plastic rim and flooding the place. I can. But if I do, again, 600 gallons an hour, I'm at that dot. I can run the weir at that height, at that high setting, but it's not in control. Add a little more flow or slow that Durso down and the water will come right out. The smart money would be to either run the weir at the high setting. The weir's in control, everything's happy, no disasters can happen, and I get to have 600 gallons an hour flow rate. Or, alternatively, run the water level down here, and I could run it again at 600 gallons an hour. But the weir's out of control, or barely controlling if I do. If I want to run it low, the smart money would be to run only 430 gallons an hour, where the weir is in control, or 600 gallons an hour at the high setting, where again the weir is in control. So, there we go. Look, Ma, no weir. What a weirdo. And that's how high the sump filled, with no weir at all. Pretty exciting stuff, huh? Well, this will probably be the last video I make. Maybe one more this winter when that whole conglomeration's in the house, filled with either plants and tropical fish or something marine. Thank you for watching, if anybody has.